Hello everyone, I am Abso and welcome back to my Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle games. The adventure of Link continues in The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. I have the returning Hammycheez and Mgen and the returning Deathfire.
Are we meant to say something here? Is this
Don't forget the returning Lonk.
Yes.
I returned from the useless box stream.
Yeah, hello, welcome back to the Oracle games. This is Oracle of Seasons, which is the sibling game to Ages, and it is a sequel or prequel to Ages, depending on which you play first. In this case, he is doing the second, which means that Seasons is going to be the sequel to Ages, but either way, depending on which story you do first, it may lead to the same ending.
Yeah, once again, whichever game you play first, that's the first game in the story. Then, once you go to the other game and put in a code, the story continues. Yeah,
so I'm personally very excited for this. This is actually I think this is my first Zelda game that I've played. I know this is the game that I know more over Ages, so I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, you said you have a lot of nostalgia for Seasons.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Alright, so yeah, I've already put in the code at the end of Ages to save a bit of time because it can take a while to input.
Before we start, Lonk.
Yes, this is Lonk. One difference with the linked game is you started with 4 hearts instead of 3.
Lonk.
So yeah, this will not be a regular LP of Oracle of Seasons. This will immediately follow my LP of Ages.
Yeah, and if you've seen the end of Ages, you can actually use his code and use his stuff to play Seasons as well.
Indeed. Let's begin.
Wow. Already starting off ominous.
From the blue flag.
Indeed, the flame of sorrow that was lit in the previous game.
Yeah, that's Baron's soul, I guess, being essentially, you can probably read this here, but yeah, they're trying to revive somebody. I don't know who they're trying to revive. Never heard of this person. Who
is this evil king?
Could literally never guess who they were trying to revive.
I don't even know.
Lonk is falling to his death. I see.
Oh, it's not. It's exploding.
We're entering a new land this time.
Yeah.
And we're knocked ourselves out.
Lonk.
Who's that pretty lady?
And with that, welcome to the land of Holodrum. This is very different to Labrina, in some ways. Yes, I'm awake now. Really, Hillian Knights?
These guys really do just be revealing whatever their job to any random stranger who just falls from the sky. Lonk.
Hey, Impa.
Yes, yeah, Impa returns.
Yep. Din, huh? Yeah. Yes.
How could she predict this?
Yeah, they're undercover.
This person kind of looks like Nehru. If you kind of look at her carefully.
Oh, because of the blue.
She even has the harp.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in the Long Link's game they wouldn't actually tell you they're undercover at all. Right, let's talk. So yeah, meet Din, Oracle of Seasons.
This is.
I do fine. Ah, so she knows.
Yeah, this dialogue is different if you do this on the regular version of the game.
Have you ever played Link to Seasons, Amchan?
I actually have not seen what a Link playthrough of Seasons is.
Ah, interesting. Look at his face.
I mean, I'd be nervous if I was dancing for the first time too.
True.
Bro, that man is just an average high schooler at the first dance.
Yeah.
I thought they were actually gonna dance on the tree then.
There's not enough space on the tree stump.
Wait, she knows?
She knows? She knows? Wow. Oh no, something.
Oh.
What's happening?
It's a thunderstorm.
Didn't
And
that one thing
it's a thunderstorm that destroyed the wagon.
Yeah. Wow.
didn't one of these guys just get hit by lightning? He should go play the lottery.
Onyx! So I guess our main antagonist is a rock snake.
So you're the boy who defeated Varen. Obviously that's also a Link game anyway. It's kidnapping Din.
Wow. We just get blown away. I think we're just dead. You can't survive if you get blown away by a tornado.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Onyx.
Yeah,
Personally,
not
I
a Pokemon, unfortunately.
Yeah. Personally, I like Varen more as a villain.
I'm just imagining like an Onyx just rolling through, like summoning a lightning storm, and just kidnapping one person.
Yeah.
Bro, Mega Steelix out here, pulling off true final boss.
So yeah, well, Varen was more interesting. Onyx is just, I'm a bad guy, I'm gonna cause destruction, that's pretty much it.
I'm evil for the sake of being evil.
Yes, that's pretty much Onyx.
So he encloses Din into a giant blue crystal, and she is frozen there forever.
Down Temple Seasons. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, fall into chaos. Yes, I know it says fall, but in the UK we call it autumn.
Can be either or.
Seasons are collapsing.
Well, at least
Yeah,
we
so-
have a pickaxe for later on. Or was that just a smear?
So in Ages, the major crisis is the times being all messed up, and now this time it's the seasons being all messed up.
Yep.
These guys were very afraid of the
First
cold.
Labrina and now Holodrum.
Well, this is a good thing. He's reversed global warming.
But
I get it. Yeah.
But think about it, if he's really screwed up the seasons, he's screwed up farming.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have much of a choice, Impa. There's another Maku tree?
Apparently, there's another Maku tree. Is this one gonna marry us?
Surely he can help, so yeah, this one's different.
Oh, he! Okay, it's a he this time.
So one
Alright.
thing about linked seasons is you start with the sword right off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a sword right away in if you do the linked versions of either one. But yeah, so this is that was what we just walked by is
That
called
was
Horon Village.
Horon Village, yeah. Just like Little
Yeah.
Village, you'll be going there quite a lot.
So the main gimmick in seasons this time around is the seasons. The seasons constantly change. They change at random most of the time. And oh wow, this is very different. I've okay.
Yeah. So yeah, in regular Oracle seasons, you go into this is the Hero's Cave. This is where you go to get your sword. But in Link's version, it's completely different.
Yeah.
It's basically like, kind of like a true test dungeon.
Yeah, in the linked versions, because there's a in ages, because this in the linked ages, there's a different like quote unquote dungeon that you do, yeah, that's what that looks like in linked seasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, the seasons constantly change. They change randomly. So like right now I think it's
Yeah, it's
autumn.
It's spring right now.
Spring. Okay, yeah. So sometimes it'll be spring, sometimes it'll be winter.
Some areas in Holodrum are locked to certain seasons, but with Horon Village they rotate.
Yeah.
Vazu's here too?
They're all coming back.
But to get our rings back, we're gonna do this. So this is something I've got off camera. Let's see.
Yeah, if you get this code, you gotta go onto Ages and talk to the snake in Ages, and he'll give you the code that you use to type in here in Seasons. And this is actually how you're going to get your rings from Ages to Seasons.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, and so the code is kind of hard to memorize, so you just want to write it down somewhere.
And done it. Got all the
Yes.
we've got all the rings.
So you see, these are all his rings.
I'm pretty much gonna use the blue ring for most of the LP.
Yeah, so the blue ring allows from Ages allows you to take half the damage on enemies, which for a game like this is pretty helpful because unlike Ages, Seasons is the harder game because you're gonna be doing a lot of fighting. There's gonna be more to that later.
Yeah, I'll get to that. Let's
I'm
go see
making
some
moves.
infantry. Nah, he's just sleeping.
This is the Baka tree of Oracle of Seasons. It's a male tree instead of a female tree.
Yeah. He's not gonna marry
It-
us.
Yeah, it likes to sleep a lot though.
Yeah, this one's just sleeping.
Monk.
Sure, why not?
Can you save Din in my stead? I mean, what would the tree have done to save Din anyway?
Yeah, do you have feet?
Why is that your first thought?
We'll need the 8 essences of nature, so they're not essences of time anymore. Now we need essences of nature. That's right, all over Holodrum.
Are we gonna see a snow area?
I mean,
Technically it's in every area.
if it's winter.
Oh.
Yeah.
No thank you.
Yeah, this is a trap. You make sure you say no, he talks a lot. And for some reason, yes is the default option.
For God's sake, just make it no! Oh, he's Matt come back to sleep. Yep, Oracle Seasons is wasting no time. We're already going to our first dungeon.
Yeah. This is, I believe, Seasons in general is a shorter game. There's generally less things to do in between dungeons. So, yeah, we're gonna go to our first dungeon basically right away. There's nothing stopping us from...
Just right up here. Yep, Hammycheez, they're back too. So this game has a lot of Zelda 1 references, one we're gonna see right now.
Yeah, this game is actually supposed to be a remake of Zelda 1, but they just decided to make it a different Zelda game instead.
Yeah. So obviously this dungeon entrance was the entrance to the first dungeon in Zelda 1. So here we go. Here's the first dungeon, the Gnarled Root dungeon. Very easy dungeon.
Yeah.
So yeah, as M-Chan stated earlier, unlike Oracle of Ages, which is more puzzle focused, this game is a lot more combat focused.
Yeah, so the dungeons are significantly less complicated to go through, but the dungeons tend to jack up the enemy rate here.
Yeah, they're still puzzles, they're just not as complicated as they were in Ages.
And so, because you start off with 4 hearts, this first dungeon's like just really easy. You should have not died here with 4 hearts.
Yeah, especially now since I got the blue. Especially since I got the blue ring.
If you die, it's a skill issue.
Okay, minecarts already.
Well, hopefully. Well, now we know what the reason is if he does die here. It's a skill issue.
Gee, thanks for the tip, Deathfire.
Just don't die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, great hint. Just don't die.
You even have the blue ring. How likely is it for you to die?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Have you already failed?
I failed basic block pushing.
You had 1 shot.
There. Yep, Hammycheez are back too. You know what that means. Planting. Flip this switch. And we get the compass. Once again, it allows us to find keys.
Yeah, if you enter a room and it'll make a sound letting you know there's a key in the room.
Yep, Link's Awakening was the first to do that. In fact, to me, it's only the Game Boy Color games the Game Boy games that do this. See? What's in this chest? Bombs?
Nice. 10 of them for that matter.
Indeed.
And right away, they're going to be used right away as soon as you go a bit out of your way to get this.
Next small key.
That enemy or that spike trap will do 1 heart of damage if you're not careful around that. So it's one of the first tough enemies to deal with in this dungeon.
Or
but with the blue,
in my case,
yeah, with the blue ring, it's not that big of an issue. Yeah, basically, yeah, the blue ring is like one of the best rings, and the fact that like when you're doing a linked seasons playthrough and you have the best ring one of the best rings of ages going to seasons, it's pretty powerful.
yeah. I'm at the mini boss already, and it's just
a bunch of Gurias.
Well, this is just Bowser too.
It's too many Bowsers.
No, it's
you just have to defeat one of them, and then they just go down like that.
Yeah.
Bowser and Blastoise teamed up for a fight.
I think this dungeon's easier than Spirit's Grave in Ages. At least that's what I think.
Yeah.
And we get the key item of the dungeon. It's the Ember Seeds.
Also, another Zelda 1 reference, these 2D sections right here, in order to get to the items.
It's only in this dungeon, I believe. So So yeah, we get embassies already.
Yeah, that's one of 5 seeds. One of 5 different types of seeds, and the first one is Ember Seeds. Also, when you defeat a mini-boss, a portal appears. That way you can go back towards the beginning of the dungeon if you need to do a shortcut, which in this case is this is it.
Yep, we can now use the embassies to light the torches to open the door. And boss key. We can head to the boss door now, which is over down this way. So you prefer this game over Ages? Am I correct, MJan?
Yes.
Yeah. Whereas I'm the opposite, but there'll be reasons. One is definitely, I like the more puzzle-solving focus of Ages. Floor Masters are here.
Yeah, this room is annoying. These things spawn randomly, and you can get pretty unlucky.
Master Hand, is that you?
It's Master Hand. What is he doing?
Wonk versus Master Hand, fight of the century.
We will win. Oh no. This could.
Oh god!
This doesn't.
Oh my god!
That does not look good. Alright, boss time. This boss is from Zelda 1.
Alright,
It's Aquamentus.
Aquamentus. He's gotta hit the horn, and you win.
Yeah, really easy.
Well, that is if you don't let him get away from you like that. Yeah, you have the blue ring, you can just mash sword, take all the damage.
First heart container of seasons, and the first essence of nature. Fertile soil. First dungeon, 20 minutes, wow.
Watching this just screams of jealousy over my LP when I LP'd this 7 years ago.
Why?
Because you have all these like powerful equipment that I never got in my LP.
I mean, in Ages you got something else, which we'll find in this game actually. What is it, Makutri?
So he talks of a strange land.
What is this strange land? I'm sure we'll find out.